Let me tell you a story. There was once, in a meadow lost to the world, a colony of ants. Hundreds of them, thousands, hundreds of thousands, each with their purpose. Some gathered food, some carved tunnels deep beneath the earth. Some taught the younger ones what to eat, how to move together as one. And there was one ant in particular, whom we shall call Remy. Remy was a worker. She gathered food as thousands of her sisters did. They traveled to the flowers, carried nectar back, and fed the colony. Day after day. The same path. The same task. She had done this for 4 months. It was all she had ever known. A worker ant lives, if fortune is kind, for a single year. Remy did not know that then, but she had already spent nearly a third of her life carrying nectar home. The months passed. Remy grew skilled, among the best even, but the reward never changed. A drop of molasses. Always the same drop of molasses. Then one afternoon she crossed paths with an old friend she hadn't seen in some time. And this friend told her something strange. That she had started, just a month ago, a small business. Cleaning antennae. "But when do you work?" asked Remy. Her friend looked at her. "This is my work." Remy had no words. She had spent her whole life serving the colony. It had never occurred to her that she might not have to. "But won't the colony punish you?" "Don't be naive, Remy. They take a portion of what I earn. The rest is mine." "And how do the others pay you?" "Depends. The food gatherers pay in molasses. The leaf carriers let me take a bite. And with the diggers, well, I have a different arrangement. They carved me a chamber of my own, and I clean for them at no charge." Remy said nothing more. That night, she could not sleep. The next morning, Remy began to plan. She thought of collecting dewdrops, then of studying translation between species, though she had never quite mastered the language of beetles. She considered going into the same trade as her friend. She was certain she could do it better anyway. Each week brought a new idea. Each idea seemed greater than the last. She searched for locations, wrote things down, weighed one plane against the other, refined and revised and reconsidered. And all the while, she kept working because something had to sustain her until the perfect moment arrived. The days passed. The weeks passed. The months passed. Until she met her friend again. The change was remarkable. Her friend had employees now. Every ant in the colony came to her. The business had become something real, something lasting. Remy told her with great excitement about all the things she had been planning, all the ideas she gathered. Her friend looked at her, not with envy, not with admiration, with sorrow. "Remy," she said quietly, "how do you intend to do any of that now? We're not young anymore." And it was true. Remy had spent so many months designing her future that she had forgotten the one thing that could not be replaced. Time. She was no longer among the best. She was simply one of many. And the truth arrived all at once, heavy and certain. She had collected ideas, but she had spent time. If only she had begun with anything, with the smallest thing, months ago. She walked home that evening in silence. Remy worked a little longer after that, but the light had gone out of it. She understood now that a life spent doing what you did not choose was a life only half lived. And at 12 months and a few weeks more, Remy was gone. The colony continued, as colonies do. Her friend continued to grow. And Remy, who had dreamed more than almost anyone, became one of the nameless hundreds of thousands who passed through the colony, unchanged, living exactly as they always had, dying exactly as they always would. but she had been so enchanted by the idea of beginning that she had never begun. A friend once told me, the wise one designs the perfect method for going to the gym. She studies, she plans, she optimizes every minute. The foolish one simply goes. By the time the wise one finishes planning, the gym is closed. Begin now with what you have, because time passes regardless, and only you can do something to change the way it passes. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.